Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram right now and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, we got a good one today, y'all. As a matter of fact, before I even get into that, shout out to everybody that sent cash apps. You know, a lot of times I always say I don't like to be shouted out, but I always try to do it, even though if I don't say our names. I just want to let y'all know it's well appreciated. As far as the lives, everybody that be on the lives, when I do decide to go live, y'all send whatever y'all send. I don't care if it's so much as a penny, it's appreciated. Alright, now another month and yet another King Von revelation coming out of nowhere. Now, first and foremost, rest in peace, King Von, before we even get into the video. But listen, it's like they refuse to let this man rest in peace, as if it isn't enough surrounding his name already, right? But today we're going to get into the most recent news when it comes to King Von. Now, it's being alleged, and I'm going to say alleged because even though we say the paperwork posted by Chicago 88, Chicago Scene 88, shout out to them, by the way, too, because they're the ones that broke this today, the official legal paperwork. But until it's like 100% official and announced by law enforcement, I'm gonna say it's alleged. It just is what it is. But anyway, King Von and T-Roy, his best friend, who also passed away on February 14, 2017, has been named as suspects in the murder of STL, EBT, Modell, and attempted murder of his cousin Miles Turner on October 13th, 2012. Now, I'm gonna tell you why this is a big thing, because this is about the third murder that King Von name has been involved in as a suspect since he passed away. And ironically, it seems like, you know, this information has been obtained by law enforcement and they had it already. So why they never acted on this information, I do not know. You know, why he was alive. This situation happened in 2012. And here we are in 2022, almost in 2023, and this situation is pretty much coming to a rise. But anyway, now, paperwork began floating around with an informant stating that Davon Bennett, aka King Von, walked up to a group of people, produced a handgun, and shot Modell McCambry, aka Modell, while he was speaking with a female. Now, when Modell fell to the ground, Miles Turner, who was Modell's cousin, attempted to shield Modell, and that's when King Von allegedly shot Miles Turner as well, which left him paralyzed. Now, it's being alleged that King Von and his best friend T-Roy walked up to Modell in a group. However, King Von was the only one that fired fatal shots. Now, right, when you're going through the documents, clearly it was a female informant that pretty much got the story from another person who was actually there. She's telling what she was told. You know, it's not like she was there, but she's telling what she was told from the person that was there. That makes sense. And speaking on, you know, the person that's the informant and them trying to cover up whoever was there, they didn't do a good job, to be honest with you, trying to cover up the names, because I could clearly see the name of the female involved in the paperwork. But I'm not going to say it for lawful reasons. I don't know if maybe, you know, because as an informant, when you're an informant, usually your name don't get put out there for safety reasons. You know, people can come back and do some harm to you or whatever the case may be. So I'm not going to go that far, but if you just look, it's pretty much out there. All right, but anyway, also they're saying that KI also went on to shoot up OBlock along with another individual after Modell's death. However, they never hit nobody, but I'm assuming that she, along with the other suspect, was just trying to send a message or let it be known that they know where the hit came from on Modell's life. Now, y'all know OBlock got them gates, so it's kind of hard for you to just get in and think you're going to catch your target, which is why when that situation happened to Boss Top, we were saying that it was like an inside job because it just didn't make sense. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But anyway, let's speak on this case a little bit, right? Because to be honest with you, this is one of those situations where the hood already knew what transpired. All right, we already knew that. I don't want to say it, but everybody knew. Not only because of Von's slick subliminals in his songs, but also on social media. Now, in a post on November 20th of 2012, a month after Modell's murder, King Von took to Twitter to say, quote, "I could name 5 GDs I done killed and 10 I shot." All right. Then in 2014, Von actually mentioned Modell in a tweet where he said, quote, "I remembered Modell with the one eye from STL, laughing emojis. It's effed up what happened to him, hashtag straight sucker." But to know that the law enforcement already knew and had an informant that gave an explanation on how everything went down, my only question next is this: why did they wait all this time? All right, the murder happened in 2012. We're in 2022, almost in 2023. King Von passed away November of 2020. Why is this now coming out? Why didn't they act on this information before when it was prevalent because he was actually alive? Was there an investigation against him the whole time and they were just waiting for the perfect time to strike? And could this be the reason why OBlock got indicted so quick after FBG Duck's murder due to people alleging that he was set up by Von? You see what I'm saying? So it's all type of theories and whatever you could put to it. It's just a little strange to me how all this information is starting to come out after Von's murder. Not to mention, it's not like they're the ones alleging that King Von did it. They had a witness. They had somebody that was there, somebody that actually pointed him and T-Roy out. So why wasn't he never put in a situation to where the cops came and got him or questioned him about that situation? Why is it now, years after? If he was killed in 2020, in 2022, so 2 years later, right? And if you want to get technical, you could say since 2012, right? Which is a whole decade later, they decide to come out with this information. I don't know, it's a little weird. Now, ironically, I find it weird and strange how all of this came out after Von passed away. Perfect example. As soon as he passed, they identified him as one of the suspects in K.I.'s murder and coming with all these receipts about this witness said this and this guy. And like I said, the only question I keep having is why wait? Why did they wait so long to put this information out? And it's not, once again, it's not like they're alleging. It's not like they're saying it's him. They got witnesses, informants. And this is the third murder his name has been involved in since he passed. Now, if y'all had all this information already, why wait? And unfortunately, and it's sad, if Von was here, he wouldn't even be able to enjoy his life because it'll be spent fighting back-to-back murder charges 3 times. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? And I could be wrong, but this is just my opinion, my personal opinion. Y'all take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But I think they're trying to build King Von up to be this monster so they can most likely blame the murder with you know who that happened in Miami solely on King Von. Because you got to remember, with all these charges built against him and he can't defend himself, there's no lawyers, there's no nobody to defend King Von's name. It's easy to say, well, he was involved in 1, 2, 3 murders, right? So now when it comes to the 4th one and you decide to go to trial and you got a jury or whatever the case may be, it's easier to say, well, look, this man, even though he's not here, he was a serial killer. Because make no mistake, if I'm not mistaken, the DA the last time called Von a serial killer. So Like I said, that's just my theory. Once again, take it with a grain of salt, but something isn't adding up. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'm gonna leave that up to y'all to decipher. Y'all jump in the comments. If y'all think it's a bit weird, since Vaughn passed away, his name been tangled up in so much foolishness, murders, this, that. You know, let me know how y'all feel, man. Jump in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.